Vikram. Today I'm looking forward to hearing your views on logistics trends and some specific things regarding uncertainty in logistics. So my first question is, can you explain why is there so much uncertainty across the supply chain, considering that we have so many tools available?
Uh, One of the reasons why there is so much uncertainty is the business cycle. Uh, and you, while we have so many tools available, it's the constant dynamism of business which is causing uh, this impact. I mean, everybody is aware of what is going on in the world financial markets. And these small impacts can really cause a lot of deviations in supply chain, because what happens is, uh, as we all know, is that US is not the only country which is providing growth. The growth is coming from emerging markets like China, India, etc. And these kinds of economic cycles in Asian markets really starts impacting the Western world. And the result is of that is, okay, I had planned for X. Now because of this, I need to plan for X minus delta. And okay, and the result of that X minus delta is not always easy to plan, because everybody wants to make sure that the customer gets the product from their vendor the most quickest. So the result is it's always in a hyperventilated mode that, okay, even though I had a plan, let's execute it as soon as possible. So that is what is causing, I believe, is one of the factors why the even after so many tools, that it's always in the state of flux. It's always trying to adjust, and it's going to grow further, I believe, because of these external factors which not everybody has control on.
And do you have any examples that you can share?
Yes, so I mean, I cannot take customer names, but certainly I can share customers uh, exact customer name. But there are examples of retailers who always do that. I mean, we are personally working very close with some retailers where what happens is, uh, okay, the demand changes, and then the result of that is, okay, let me uh, pick up the phone and order, instead of quantity A, let me order quantity B. And the result of that is, okay, the customer is happy, but what is the impact of it on the logistics side, on the demand side, and also on the delivery side? Of course, so those are the key factors. Sometimes those factors may not be the key decision makers, because you don't want to lose your market share. So I've seen that in retailers, to be very specific.
Can you talk about how this uncertainty can be addressed?
Yes, this uncertainty can be addressed several ways. I mean, firstly, I think first thing is that the level of ownership, particularly in the supply chain side, has to increase, and the cost of deploying solutions or the cost of managing has to reduce. By that, what I mean is that, let's say you are doing planning for 2 weeks out, then you don't sit on that plan. You need to constantly adjust that plan on a daily basis. Yes, there are a lot of tools available, and I don't want to get into specific tools that this tool does better than that, because every tool has its own pluses and minuses. But at the end of the day, whichever tool you are implementing, it's the owning of that solution and analyzing the results which is critical. And that, I believe, is becoming complex day by day. There are several factors which contribute to that. So if somebody starts owning this problem and trying to analyze it on a daily basis, that's one way of addressing it. Because what that will result into is that you will have the ability to react in a positive manner, instead of instead of an unplanned manner. Because in the real world you're taking decisions on the fly. Of course, your intentions are good, but may not be the best intentions. So always. So considering that, it would be nice if you can analyze the problem much more on a daily basis, adjust your key KPI variables to those requirements, and then go about solving that problem. So if you do that from a business perspective, it will help. So let's take analyzing your inventory on hand on a daily basis or in an order cycle. Now, and also your logistics cost trend. That itself will give you a very good indicator on how things are moving, and to make sure that when you take a decision, your decisions are not impacting your bottom line in a significant way.
And thank you for sharing today. And could you provide a brief background of yourself?
Yes, so I'm a senior enterprise architect at JDA. I've been doing this work for supply chain consulting for last 15 years. And one of the key, and I've worked across various industry verticals trying to address the core supply chain problems across all these industries to make sure these problems which I just spoke about are refined and addressed in a manner in which everybody is happy. By that I mean the cost of the customer is happy, and the business value from a customer perspective are attained.
And thanks again for sharing.
You're welcome.